Hi everyone. I'm actually standing here at the UPS store waiting for somebody, so I figured I have 5 minutes, I'll make a quick video. So one of the questions asked was, how do you explain what you're doing to relatives, teachers, school? It's a good question because a lot of conventional wisdom will tell you to do things that are more tough love, consequences, and you may have noticed that those particular tactics don't work for this particular child in this particular instance, so we don't keep doing what's not working. And the question is, how would you explain your method to people who don't understand that? So the first thing that you have to know is that you owe more to your child than you do to any of those peripheral people. It's okay if the teacher thinks that you are a little off your rocker. It's not okay if your kid is unsupported. It's okay if not all of your relatives agree with what you're doing. It's not okay if your kid feels like you're trading that for their welfare. So the first thing to know is that you don't owe anybody an explanation, but sometimes it is necessary to give an explanation. For instance, if you need to work with somebody, your visiting relatives, or the school obviously is a partner in the success of your child. So you definitely want to explain things to people to the extent that you are going to need their support and partnership and participation. But you have to know that not everybody is going to necessarily buy in. This is a paradigm shift and it takes time. So the best thing that I've learned to do this is to keep the explanation short and simple, and to say we have tried many things that backfired, and so we are using a method now of support and love and understanding. Really nobody can argue with that. It's really a no-brainer. And once you explain that you've tried other things that haven't worked, then it is more understandable why you're trying something different. But the important thing is not to sound defensive. You have to be your child's advocate in school. You have to be the one to tell the school how you want your child to be treated and handled. There are some school environments that will not handle your child that way, in which case you have to ask yourself the question, is this actually a school environment in which my child is going to be able to thrive? The answer to that question might be no. And so you might have to ask yourself difficult questions about where you live, or what kind of school environment you might have to explore that you had never been willing to explore before. But if a child feels unsupported at school, the likelihood of them being successful in any way is very low. So just to review, number one, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Number two, if you do need to explain, keep it short, simple, and non-defensive. And number three, you might have to remove yourself from situations that are unsupportive if they are unwilling to be partners with you. Have a great day.